Hello, so in today's video we're doing something similar like what we've been doing all week. We're still using exponent rules, and today we're focusing on exponent rules when we have division. So up here at the top, write your name, because otherwise I can't give you any credit for it, and let's read the directions. So our question is, how did Slugger McFist get a black eye? To answer this question, express any quotient. That means dividing. If you want to write a little dividing sign, so remember. Below as a decimal numeral and find this numeral in the code key. Notice the letter next to it. Print this letter in the box at the bottom of the page that contains the exercise number. Keep working and you will discover the answer to the title question. We're going to change this just a little bit. So express any quotient below, and we're going to just, where it says as a decimal number, so express any quotient below and find this numeral in the code key. So yes, they have decimals and things over here, but what I really care about is what we're doing with exponents. So over here to the side, I've written out the exponents that you're going to end up using. So like 10 to the negative 10 would go with U. 10 to the negative 8 goes with I. 10 to the negative 6 goes with C. So if you want to cross these out, you can just ignore these numbers. It means the same thing, but I really care about what the exponent looks like for this exercise. So those other numbers don't exactly really matter for this. And then, so like for number 1, whatever we get as our answer over here, this alphabet letter is what you're going to write in box number 1 down. So our rule for exponents when we are dividing is that if they have the same base, that means the bigger number. If the bigger number is the base and it is the same for both numbers, then with dividing we are going to subtract. So my bases are the same. So my end answer is going to have the same base, 10. So I have 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. It's that easy. So over here I'm going to look for 10 to the third. Right here is an S. So I'm going to go ahead and write, maybe right here, I'm going to write an S. So I have my answer and I have the alphabet letter if I need, for whatever reason, something gets wrong and I need to go back and fix it. So on one I'm going to put an S. So same bases, you're going to have the same base on all of them, so you don't really have to check for that because the whole worksheet's like that. So 10 is going to be my base. So I have 2 minus 5. Because when we're dividing, we subtract. We have to go either up to down or left to right, just the way we read in English. So 2 minus 5, we're going to write it up to the side here. And then we would do, if adding the opposite helps you remember that it's going to be a negative number. So positive 2 plus a negative 5 will give us a negative answer. -3. Or if you have $2 and you take away $5, you're going to end up with a negative amount of dollars because you can't do that. So we get a -3. So over here, 10 to the -3, and I get the alphabet letter E. So for number 2, all the way over here at the end, E. So same base, I'm going to go ahead and write that. So I have -6 minus 2. If you want to add the opposite, you can. So -6 plus -2 would give me a -8. Over here's my -8. Oops, let's speed up this thing. So that's an I. So in box number 3, I'm going to write an I. So let me skip down to some of these where I'll go up here. So same base, so I'm still going to get a base of 10. So I have -8 minus -9. We're dividing, so you subtract. If I do add the opposite, I get -8 plus +9, which is going to give me +1. So it's right here. So I have an H for 13. So same base. I'm going to keep my base. And then we have 4 minus -3. So if you can do it that way, or if you want to add the opposite, we get the same answer either way. 4 plus a positive 3 would be 10 to the 7th. All the way down here, so that's a B. So that's it.